Are white people in the UK racist? Do you want to travel to the UK maybe for holidays? Or do you want to travel to the UK to study? Master's, bachelor's, doctorate degree? And maybe you just want to know, are white people or people in general in the UK racist? Well, I'm going to tell you about this. Stay tuned.
You know the way I do it when I drop lyrical. Anytime I spit lyrical, philosophical. All the niggas mimical, but they're still on taking literal. Punchlines collateral. Maximum damage.
Hello Chronics. Hello YouTube. Hello guys. How are you doing today? You having a good day? I'm having a good day. It started a little bit rough, but my day has been good so far, okay? What about you? Can you leave it down in the comment what kind of day you're having? So, like I said in the introduction, so you want to travel to the UK to study or just to visit? And you're wondering, I've heard a lot about the UK. Are people in the UK racist? Are white people in the UK racist? Now, personally, I have mixed feelings and mixed opinions about some white people in the UK. I have lots and lots of white friends in the UK. They are not racist, but they are a lot of racist people in England. I personally believe that there's just a little bit of racist in everybody. That's just my belief. That's because if you see a Chinese person, you probably have a word for Chinese people. If you see a black person, you probably have a word that you use to describe black people. If you see Europeans, Americans, I know in public everybody sounds nice about it. Everybody wants to sound politically correct. But I know we all have, when we're in our informal circles with our friends, we all have words for different people from different races and countries, okay? I'll tell you about something that happened to me when I just arrived the UK. I'll tell you the racist incident that I was involved in, okay? And I'm just gonna leave you to make your opinion by yourself. So I arrived London, Heathrow, made my way to London, Houston through Piccadilly. If you know, you know. So I probably shared what happened on the train in my last video. I'll try to leave it up there so you could watch it. There was a racist incident that happened on the train, but I'm not going to go into that in this video. The incident that I'm going to talk about, I've never shared it with you guys before. So normally when you get into uni, they welcome you that week. It's called a Freshers Week. 7 days of pure events for just freshers. Whether you're a master's student, bachelor student, doctorate student, there's just an onboarding period where you are shown the university, where you need to go to the pub, the gym, different places, different parties and stuff. So my dorm, Margaret Bonfield, my dorm's name is Margaret Bonfield, and we're being hosted as freshers that night. And I'm a very sociable person. Maybe from my voice, you could tell that I'm a very sociable person. I like to party a lot. Maybe not quite as much now because I'm a little bit older, I have children and all whatnot. But back then, I was what you call a party animal. I loved to party a lot. I was going to my neighbors, the ones that I was talking to invite them for the party. You want to come for a party? We're having a party in my dorm. Do you want to come through for the party and stuff? Do you want to come for a party? Do you want to come for a party? And those that were committing to come for the party, oh yes, I'll be there. Oh yes, I'll come for your party and all. So I walked up to this girl who was my neighbor. This girl in question was my neighbor. I walked up to the girl and said, "Hi, what's your name?" And she told me her name. Probably wouldn't call her name. I remember her name, but probably wouldn't call the name in this video just so that she stays private. You see, I'm matured like that, okay? So not because she's racist, I'm just gonna put her business out there. So I walked up to this lady and I asked her, "Oh, hi, what are you doing this evening? Do you want to come to for a party? They're hosting a freshers party. I'm new here and we're being welcomed, and they're throwing this party for people like us who are just new to this uni." And she said something that I don't think I will ever forget for as long as I live. She said, "You go for parties?" And I had to look at her again just in case maybe she knew me from somewhere that I'm not quite sure of. Because the way she said it, you go for parties. I'm like, does this girl know me before? She couldn't have known me because I'm just new in this county. So there's no how she would have known me before. So she said, you go for parties? I'm like, yeah, of course I do. Everybody does. And she said, I never knew your kind. Your kind, okay? When people use words like this, that's your racist sensor should start buzzing like zzzz. She said, I never knew your kind attend parties. And I had to ask her, hold up, what do you mean by your kind? Can you define your kind? She said, she went on, black people, I thought you all only swung on trees. Oh, no, I missed something out in the story, okay? She said all this, but I missed something out. She said, where are you from? And I said, I'm from Nigeria. And she said, wow, I never knew your kind go for parties. And I'm like, what do you mean by my kind? She said, black people. I thought you all from Africa swing on trees. Okay? Now, this is a white person, or this lady was a white person. When she told me this, I was shocked. Now, the thing about the racism in England is radical. When you say someone is a fanatical racist, when someone is an unrepentant racist, I've never met so many unrepentant racists in my life like I met in England. These are people that have an opinion, they're never going to be swayed away from their opinion. So they're called hardcore, diehard racists. Did you get it? So when she told me this, I was shocked. I couldn't even tell anybody. I think I told one of my friends about this. He was black. He just came through the UK as well. I told him, but I didn't tell anybody else. I was shocked. I just didn't know what to say. Now, I'll tell you another story about another person, but this time is a black person. This one is a black person, not even white people. Now, another time I was with a friend of mine who was white, and we're just hanging out outside her wing of the dorm. She was just my neighbor, and we're talking. This lady was white, very close friend of mine, and we're just talking about England, Africa, politics, and all the stuff that people talk about when they want to talk about geography and relations to politics. So we're having this conversation. Then a very beautiful lady just comes through, and my friend who was white told me, oh, Fuse, that's someone from your country. And I'm like, really? And she came through and we're talking. Obviously, she was born and raised in England, so she had the whole English accent going for her and stuff. So she was talking, and I said, oh, wow, hi, what's your name? And she told me her name. I said, oh, where are you from? And she's from Bristol, or one of them cities in England. I said, oh, no, where are you really from? She said, oh, I'm from Nigeria. I said, what part of Nigeria? And she told me she didn't know. Of course, I understand that many people were born and raised in England, America, different countries, who have never been back home to Nigeria, so they wouldn't probably even know where they are from. So she said something that struck me, and I will never forget it, like that first incident. She said, are there cars in Nigeria? Then she said, I said, yes, of course there are cars in Nigeria. Are there street lights? Is there power in Nigeria, or is it all dark? Now, you need to understand that most people in Western countries have this very funny perception that has been painted, this very funny perception of Africa that has been painted by some movie they saw, by maybe some great-great-great-grandfather who maybe was involved in slave trading, and they have this ancient ideology and ancient way of depicting Africans. This is the reason why I say racism in England is institutional. So it's something that's been passed down from someone's great-grandfather to his grandfather down to the present generation. So if you are coming to England to study, you need to be careful the places you go to. And if you start having conversations with people and you find out this person is an extreme leftist or an extreme right-wing person, you need to just be sure. Try to just keep the conversation civil in the middle. Okay, because it could go out of hand, and the next thing you start hearing is black person, you were this and you were that and you this. Those kind of people are there in England. But I'll repeat what I said at the start of the video. I have best mates. I have very close friends in England that are white people. They are not racist. They don't even know how to be racist. Did you get it? We talk about everything. We talk about religion. We talk about slave trade. We talk about everything because they're so open-minded like this. Sometimes I kind of think that maybe when I studied in England, I was too liberal-minded. Because there's so many things I think about right now that were so racist, but back then I was just so jovial and happy with everybody that I didn't fake things. I wasn't offended when some people said some things. So if you're going to the UK to study, or you just go in to visit, you need to be guided when you start having conversations with people and you just could sense that this person is not all right in the head as regards to color, geography and stuff. You just need to just move before you get hurt emotionally. Okay? And I remember an incident because I love football. I'm an Arsenal fan. Gunner for life! So I remember one game that Arsenal played Tottenham. And Aubameyang, who was the center forward for Arsenal, scored a goal. And I'm not quite sure, I think because he was at the wing where the Tottenham supporters usually stay to watch the games, he ran there to celebrate and someone threw a banana peel at his feet. That's a racist gesture. You can only find this. I'm not saying England is the only racist country out there, or there's so many racists in England. The other countries, I heard in Eastern Europe, racism is bad. I heard in some parts of Canada. I know some parts of America that racism is also bad, but I'm just giving you my own personal opinion. This is my 2 cents worth of advice and opinion about what I experienced and what I've seen happening in England. So if you're coming to England to study, or you want to travel to England just for tourism, go on vacation with your friends or your family, like I said, you need to be guided. You need to make sure you have conversations with the right people, and you're not going to know the right person. It's not like they write it on someone's forehead, I'm racist, stay away. It doesn't happen like that. But when you're having conversations with people, you can tell from the way they talk, the way they respond, you can tell that this person is not all right by virtue of exposure, or not all right by virtue of what he's been told about people from different countries. Okay, now guys, I hope this video has helped you demystify whatever you might have been thinking about the UK in terms of racism, in terms of people in the UK. Not everybody in the UK is bad. Some people are racist, some people are just perfect. They're okay, no problem. So I want you to go down, like I always say, show your boy some love. Okay, I want to believe that we're putting out premium content for you guys. The only way you can show us your appreciation is by smashing the subscribe button below. So go down there, smash the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, so whenever we drop these videos, you're notified that Fuse Chronicles have dropped a new video. Like this video, okay? Like this video. When you like our videos, you tell the YouTube algorithm that people like you like our content. So they take this content and they show to people like you in other locations so that they can get the information that you've just had, okay? So guys, I want you and you and you and you and all of y'all to be safe, okay? Put on your face mask. We're still in the pandemic period. The Delta variant of the COVID-19 virus. The Delta variant of the COVID-19 virus is still ravaging different countries. So I want you to be safe, okay? I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.